This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I are playing In This Place. I'm your host, Thom Raley. In This Place was created by Kent Blue, who is also our game master. The mechanics of the game are his own devising, and this is a one-shot. I am happy to say that we have a new patron. Swazi has pledged 35 Swedish kroners a month to our club. That's about $3.50 a month. Thank you so much, Swazi. I'd also like to say that we enjoy your support. If you enjoy our show, please consider giving us a small donation. It really helps us pay for everything. There's a QR code on the screen, and there is a link in the description. Thanks. So without any further delay, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Kent?
Thank you, Tom. Real quick, In This Place is just a game about exploring and liminal spaces and how it attaches to your character. It's how this place knows you more than it really should. It's kind of the brief pitch of it. So, uh, you'll see it unfold. You wake together in silence. You're bathed in cold fluorescent light, humming overhead like a distant storm. You're lying on cold linoleum. The sounds of your movement, the sounds of your movements, as you begin to stand echoing around you. Occasionally, a boarding call plays in garbled, multilingual voice announcing a flight that doesn't exist.
Final boarding call for flight 712 to departure terminal Echo Echo. Please proceed to gate none.
The glass walls that should reveal the tarmac show only a dense, swirling haze, an off-white fog that presses against the window like something trying to get in. No runway, no lights, no movement, just blank pressure. You don't remember boarding, you don't remember arriving, but you're here now, in this place. So as you all stand up and gather yourselves, you're looking onto a wide hallway that stretches out before you. It's strangely warm. It's not hot, but it's just a little uncomfortable. It's kind of like the warmth you feel whenever you go into a house that someone recently left. Um, the scent of stale coffee hangs in the air, uh, kind of edged with something sweeter, like perfume or artificial flowers. Or maybe that's just your brain trying to make this place a little real. The walls are beige, intermittently broken up by faded poster, tropical beaches, smiling couples that look just a little off, airline slogans that don't quite scan. You'll always come back to us. Behind you, the wide hall stretches on for far too long, the walls unbroken by door or sign or window. Ahead, the linoleum gives way to a carpet and a sign. Gate 5C. What do you all do? Let's meet everybody.
At my gate, can't find my fucking boarding pass now. Jesus Christ, who are all you people? I recognize you, Oliver. How did we get here?
Phil, how
Yeah,
how the hell are you here?
well,
I
we're going somewhere, aren't we? To a national business conference?
I I I who are the rest of these people then?
Yeah. Sorry, we don't know who you are.
On. What is the holdup?
I
I don't
belong
know.
here, but I don't know why. My name is Leah. That's all I remember.
Leah, Phil,
Uh, Oliver.
Good to meet you both.
and you too.
My name's David.
I'm Arthur.
And you guys know each other?
No.
Well,
Why
that's
strangers in an
fantastic.
airport?
This place almost feels familiar. I definitely belong here. I just don't know why.
Given the circumstance, that is not a very comforting thing to say, ma'am, if I may
Okay.
be a little blunt.
Considering that we all just woke up on the floor in the middle of nowhere, I don't see any people. Where the hell are we? Is there a gas leak or something?
I must have passed out because it was so warm.
If you two are on a business trip, where's your luggage? Where
Well,
are your things?
thank God, the case. Oh, thank God, the briefcase. Okay. Still have
I
that.
don't
Still have that.
I don't remember if I brought one. I must have put luggage in checked it in,
Mm.
but yeah, I don't know. I usually have an overnight bag and I don't seem to have that.
There's, there's no doors for gates or anything like that.
Where are the signs?
What kind of airport is this?
What city are we in?
Well, it's hot. It's hot. Maybe it's hot in here because it's hot out there. Um, I don't know. Should we walk on and see if we can find somebody? There's got to be
Okay.
a white phone on the wall somewhere.
I'm gonna start checking my pockets for a ticket or something, and I'll probably
Yeah,
find a photograph.
oh,
You know, I'm
I've got
holding a
my,
manila envelope with like a 8 by 10 blow up of a photograph, and it's myself and another guy smiling. Our heads are sort of pressed together. We look really happy.
I've got my wallet, my ID, but it's blurry. Is it my eyes? Can you read that?
Uh, no clue. Either the person who took your picture at the DMV is really bad at their job, or something's wrong with my eyes, too.
Yeah. Well,
Overhead,
and there's got to be something in that direction.
yeah, as you're looking, I guess towards Gate 5C, the weird announcement blares loudly, too loudly again.
Oh my God, we gotta hurry.
You say, uh,
7:20 something?
yeah, but it just sounded like nonsense.
Arthur,
There's got to
right?
be a sign. Why isn't there a sign on this? The sign's hanging down from the ceiling saying which concourse is which way.
Yeah, the only thing
You
you see is that there's a sign, and it's like on the floor, just a simple, sign on the floor that says Gate C5. It has like an arrow pointing around a corner a little bit.
I'm gonna run over there and take a look around the
Yeah,
corner.
let's all go together. There's something really weird going on.
Okay, so you all make your way down the hallway. Again, going this way, there are weird advertisements and stuff on the wall. There's no doors to shops or anything like that. It is just this long hallway with these odd, kind of off, signage. But you round the corner, and in front of you, you see, a gate terminal. I've been in two airports in my life. I'm going to say things wrong. It's okay. And I mean, you see what you expect to see. There's a little
That's
desk for the gate, where the attendant would be. There's a bunch of seats. You can see the jet bridge door that would go to the plane. Yeah, and you can see the giant window that would normally look out on the tarmac, where you would expect to see planes, people hustling and bustling to move the planes around. But yeah, it's just this swirling gray
fog.
fog
Is
that
there a
you
number
just
on the door?
there is not. The only thing you have that tells you this is gate 5C is that sign you probably just walked past. It's
Shit.
carpeted. There is, that real thin carpeting, as you enter the gate area.
I'm gonna try looking. I'm gonna go behind the desk and see if there's anything there, like papers, books,
Computer.
anything like that. Yeah, computer.
Okay. Yeah, you step up to the gate desk, and there's the only thing that's here is a small printer that's probably going to print off like a boarding pass, and as you near it, as you're walking up to it, this printer is lifeless. And just as you get within 5 feet, it suddenly turns on. Light illuminates, and starts to whir up. You look, it's not
The
connected to
hell?
anything. There's no power cord. Actually, as you look around, there's no outlets anywhere. Um, it's as if it just knew you were there, and it whirs to life and begins printing. And slowly, this little boarding pass is coming out. And
Uh,
if you're looking,
yeah,
are
I'll
you
I'll take it once it's
okay?
done.
Yeah, as you're watching it come out, it's got your full name on there. It's got a gate number 27F, which who knows? Um, and it's got a departure time, which is 6 minutes from now, as it continues to print. Where the destination should be, it doesn't list the destination, but it says item for inspection, and it says leather briefcase. It says status unclaimed, memory value corrupted, reclamation in progress, original will be deleted. And then it kind of spits out into your hand. And then it whirs to life again and starts printing again.
I'm gonna step back
Okay.
from it. What the original? What reclaim?
Yeah.
The
And
hell is
so
all
it
this?
it it spits out another one. Same thing. If anybody else walks up to it, it spits out another one with all of your name, a totally different gate number. And it's the same item for inspection, your keepsake, essentially. Status unclaimed, memory value corrupted, reclamation in progress, original will be deleted. So
I'll
anyone
try
who's
to go
yeah, you
ahead
start pushing buttons on it.
to see if I can get it to just tell us what the fuck gate number we're at.
Yeah, it is not responding to anything you do. Anybody who's around, give me a stability roll. Anybody who's looking at the tickets as
Zero.
they come out.
That's a 9, which I
Okay,
believe is
so
a mixed
yeah,
success.
in this system,
Oh wait,
successes, yeah, stability plus or and then add your modifier or whatever. You're looking for
I'm
10 or
sorry. Failure.
okay. Yeah, 10 or above is going to be a success. 79 is going to be a mixed result. 6 and below is going to be a straight failure. So
Yeah,
we
As far as we
failure.
mean to go on, 6.
6. Okay. So who are my failures? Sorry, no, who failed? Sorry, that was a harsh way of saying that. Okay.
I was, just for context, I wasn't gathered around. I was going to get into what I was doing, but I'll let you
Okay.
guys finish this.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Uh, Oliver, would you have the mixed result? Did I hear
Yeah, I
9?
got a
Okay.
9.
So for those of you that failed, um, it wherever you have your keepsake, whether it's in your pocket or you're just holding on to it, or it's stuffed somewhere, you take it out and you look at it, and while it's there, it's blank. It suddenly holds no memory for you. It it you have no feelings attached to this thing. It it exists and you feel like it's important, but the whole truth around it is shifted and it's just almost a worthless thing to you now. And then mixed success, you you look as a final ticket prints out, and it's the ticket is just like a photocopy of your briefcase. I mean, it's on a boarding pass thing.
Hmm.
It's not life size. I mean, it's exact, and you pick it up, and You're holding it and your briefcase together, and this ticket has weight to it that almost matches your briefcase, but it's also it's not heavy, like it's not weighing you down. But it's like you have two of these things now. One of them is warm and full of life, and the other one is cold. So you're kind of at odds with your keepsake. So just make a note on your next ability roll. You're going to take a -1 to it.
Okay.
So you collected your ticket, so you didn't lose your item, right?
Mm,
It didn't lose its worth to you,
right.
but mixed success. So uh and then Leah, what were you up to?
Um, when you described the landscape outside, I had walked to the large windows to look out at the fog
Okay.
and, with like a look of contemplation. And then as the rest of them were gathered around the printer, I turned around and I said, the weather conditions are terrible. The planes are sure to be grounded for the rest of the day like this. I think we're going to be stuck here.
Yeah. So do you look back out at like just like look back out the window after you say that to them?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
When you look back, it's not that weird white swirling fog. You are looking into what's happening. It's as if the window has now become a life-size screen of what it is currently happening. You are looking at yourself. You are seeing them behind you doing what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You turn your head. It's almost like a
Sound
mirror.
like a mirror, like I'm looking in a
Yeah, it's
mirror.
kind of like a mirror, except there's small things like you blink and the you in the mirror in the window blinks just half a second later.
Mm,
Like you'll move your hand, and its hand won't move. It's just slightly off. Um, you can give me a stability roll
absolutely.
because yeah, this things are reality is not what it seems. Maybe
Oh
you're
no, that's at
losing
two.
a two. Yeah. So yeah, you're standing there and you're testing it out. You're making movements. Sometimes it moves exactly with you. Sometimes not at
Yeah, I
all.
think
Sometimes a little off.
I was kind of reaching almost a little bit there.
Yeah, and you notice in the background, they're not, you can hear them
Hmm, hmm.
talking about their ticket stuff. In the reflection, they're not, they are staring dead at you, like like as if they were looking in a mirror at you. All their eyes are on you.
Hmm, hmm.
And your reflection turns and looks at them and then just runs away. And then you kind of squint your eyes, and open them up and it's gone. You're looking back out at the tarmac again, or well, not the tarmac, what would be the tarmac if not for all the fog.
Fog.
Yeah. And the clock is ticked forward.
What?
Is there a white phone here?
There is not. About the only thing here are the seats, and then the desk with the printer. Also, Leah, you find it hard to move away. Like you want to leave the window, but
Okay.
it's a little hard. I mean, you can move of your own volition, but it's not easy to do, you know.
Is there a microphone?
No, there's not. It is sparse.
I
There's
think we're in an abandoned part of the airport.
Maybe, but how's this printer shouldn't be working. There's no outlets, there's no cables. This shouldn't
How do
have
we get
power. It shouldn't be on.
Maybe
how do
it's
we get to the
Bluetooth.
populated? We can't miss our flights. How do we get to the populated portion?
Well, I suppose if you just walk in this direction, you're going to eventually get somewhere. It's either going to open up into other concourses or you're going to hit a wall.
yeah,
Terminal
this
A was under construction last year, caused all kind of parking problems. But they said it was
Uh,
done.
Terminal A?
Mm,
Is that where we are?
What airport? What airport are we in?
I don't know. I don't remember what airport I worked at. I think I worked at an airport. This it feels familiar, but not.
you're in this
Wow,
this.
this is
Go ahead.
this is just intolerable. We got to find something. Let's just not just stand here. Let's move.
I agree. I agree. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. So you
Especially
look
given what
around,
things.
and this gate is kind of the end. So you can go back towards the where you came from, because this is kind of the end point of this long hallway this way.
So yeah, just going out, we head the other direction and see where we find, I suppose.
You know what else is kind of weird is where are the restaurants? Where are
Where's
the
anything?
shops?
I think you must be right. I think this is under construction. This is
Yeah.
just the unused area.
Somehow we got turned around and ended up over here.
But we're in C, right? C5, that's Terminal C, I think. Did I fly
Keep
somewhere?
if we keep walking, we have to get somewhere, right?
Hope so. It does look very similar all the way along, but they can't build an infinite sized airport. It's got to be reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, you walk back the way you came for a good 30 or 40 feet. You have the signs on the side, the weird ones. Um, and then you pass that, and it's just the walls just stretching on forever. The walls, I mean, the lights are just, I mean, so this is somebody copy and pasted forever. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like it goes forever.
We're
So
we're in some sort of
Oh,
connecting passage. It's got to be a connecting passage. Some airports are really big and the terminals are far apart.
this is like a
Arthur, was it?
mile.
You've been awful quiet about this. Arthur, your name was, right?
What do you think?
I don't think you want to know what I think, but I was just I'm more happy to say that there's at least no flying walnuts with razor sharp teeth going around here, eating up the airport while we're walking around.
What the
You're
fuck
right,
are
I
you
didn't want to
talking
know.
about?
You've not read any Stephen King, The Langoliers? You know, the old deserted airport,
Hmm.
things eating,
Oh,
time. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Phil, you read that drivel?
I don't remember reading it, but I remember I somehow know visually what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Was it Dreamcatcher?
Oh no, that's the ass biter thing coming out of the toilet.
shit weasels, I think they were called.
There you go.
Okay, let's go back to the airport problem.
Jesus Christ,
No,
what
it's
kind of stuff are you reading?
pull, pulling this book out of my pocket. Apparently, I read a lot of horror, but I never finished this. So,
Well,
Horror expert, how do we get to the gate?
well, the one back there implies that there's got to be one further on. Although, to quote uh,
one,
to
two,
quote
three,
again a
and
character
four.
from the Langoliers, false logic.
So what, we just sit around here, do nothing?
No, we move.
Yeah, let's pick up the pace.
If you would have
Uh,
asked me a few minutes ago, I would have said this must be a small airport with only a few terminals, but Jesus, this thing just keeps going.
Eh,
And there's no white phones, which there's always white phones. They always say, pick up the white phone if you're there's no there's no leaderboards either saying where the flights are going out. I don't see any of them.
Yes,
there's a
even at,
tram.
yeah.
And we
E-
haven't come to an intersection of any kind.
Even in a terminal under construction, I would expect bathrooms, vending machines, something.
And as
People.
as you say bathroom, it wasn't there a moment ago, but you turn and you say that's somebody that there's no, I would expect a bathroom. And you turn to look forward because that's the only where to go. And there is one. They're off to the right side of the hallway, just, 20 feet ahead of you, there's a bathroom. It's standard. It's, men one way, women the other way. There's a little family bathroom thing right in the middle of it.
I'll
Strange
take it.
coincidence.
Anybody
Do we
need
know?
to go?
We all notice that.
Yeah, everybody sees it.
I
I
take
swear
a
that wasn't there.
visible couple of steps back away from that.
How'd you do that?
I just said it. Look, David mentioned a tram, and I don't see a tram.
But you said you thought you belonged here, and suddenly you say
I
there should
work
be
in an
bathrooms, and there's a
airport.
bathroom.
I work
Well,
in
come
an
on.
airport.
Come on, this isn't the Twilight Zone.
I don't know what I
Um,
do, but I work in one.
Clock did tick forward based off one
instinct
person's actions.
Instinctively, I take a few steps towards the bathroom and then find that deep down inside something says, "Don't go the fuck in there."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phil, I wouldn't
So,
if you don't need to be honest.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I
What is
mean,
it you said exactly? I wish there was a bathroom.
No, I said I would expect there to be a bathroom or something like that.
Well, I expect there to be
Well,
a damn exit.
I expect there to be a bar.
the only thing you get is from the bathroom. There's a knocking, like very, very rhythmic, knock, knock,
I don't like that.
knock. It's not
I
loud.
just
It's
gotta go
not
check
it's
it
not
out.
forceful, but it's happening and it's echoing out.
Okay, I'll go. What
Moving.
David, don't.
do you mean
And
don't? It's a bathroom.
it seems to be coming from the men's side.
It
We'll
doesn't
say.
take a horror story expert to tell you you don't go in a creepy bathroom alone.
Come with me.
Anybody else going into the creepy
I'm not going
bathroom?
in there with you. I'm
I
not
can't.
suicidal.
All right,
I'm with
David.
Arthur.
Up
Something's
against the
wrong.
wall, fingers in ears, eyes shut.
Okay, we will follow Arthur for a moment, or David for a moment, and then come back to the rest
Okay.
of you.
Okay.
You walk in. There's no door. It's just you go and it curves around. I mean,
Hello?
at first glance, it's like anything else. Bathroom. You have stalls on the left. You have a mirror on the right with sinks. There's too many stalls. There's like 12 stalls. It smells of bleach and then something sour underneath it. It's clean, but it's absolutely not really clean. It smells clean. As you're taking it in, there's the knock, knock, knock. You can pinpoint it's from one of the stalls, you know, 2/3 of the way down.
I'll just say hello. Someone here?
No
Hello?
response. As you're looking towards the direction of the stall, you notice there is a thin, like red brown smear that's kind of leaked out from under it. It's
Oh
it's
God.
kind of, I mean, definitely more red than brown, and definitely still kind of wet. And then the knocking again, or well, the one knocking is kept happening.
Oh, this is awful. Okay.
David, do you
I'll
see anything?
I will just ignore that for the time being, and I will creep forward.
Okay.
And I guess by the time I get to the door, I will knock on the door and say hello. Is there someone here?
And when you knock, this knocking stops, and you hear just very lightly, you hear like sobbing, like somebody's trying to stop it, but they can't quite stop the sobbing.
Is there someone in there? Is there someone that needs help?
You don't get a
I'm gonna
response.
look. Can I look underneath and see if there's feet?
Yeah, do that. Give me a clarity roll, and then we'll see.
Negative. I rolled a
Okay.
1, and I think I have a -1 modifier, so that's a 0.
Okay. So You get down, avoid the red brown
Okay.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and you peek under and you see someone's in there. You see legs and feet. The texture's off. You can't place it, but the texture is, if someone said, "Hey, what's wrong with that?" You couldn't, but you could definitely say something's wrong with the texture of their skin. Their shoes are on the wrong feet. They have a cut on their left leg that blood seeps out of and then rolls back up into it.
And I can see that's the source of the reddish brown stain.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say one more time. Just is there someone in there that needs help?
And you see the feet pull up as if they've been startled. They know that, you would assume they know you're there. You're talking to them, but the feet pull up
Yeah. Yeah.
quickly. And as you're looking, this hand slides out and grabs your hand.
Oh my
The
God.
hand is wet, and it's cold and clammy, and it holds you. And just when you're,
Okay.
yeah,
It's
just
okay.
when,
It's okay.
yeah, as you're comforting it, as suddenly as it happens, it lets go and just goes back under the stall. And then you notice the sobbing is stopped. You don't hear it anymore. All that's left is this silence and this reddish brown streak on the ground. Your hand is stays wet. And it's just, I don't know, it's just another not right thing.
Okay. Okay. If you need help, knock 3 times and I'll come in. Otherwise, I'll leave you alone.
Just silence when the clock ticks forward.
Okay. Okay. I'll leave you alone. Um, and then I will walk back out and rejoin
David,
you.
is everything all right?
Yeah, I imagine you walk out and we're all huddled. Like, you need to go in there and make sure he's okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
going in
Oh,
and
thank
there.
God. There he is.
yeah, I'll grab a couple of paper towels or something on the way out and try to get the whatever sticky stuff off my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, you wipe it off. It's pretty, more wet, a little sticky, but yeah, so it wipes off pretty easy.
Is it blood? Is it red? Is it? No, it's just
No,
what's sticky stuff. Okay.
it's just
What did you see?
I don't know. Someone's in there, and they seem upset, but they didn't want to open the stall, and I don't know what to do. You know.
Well, they clearly don't need us. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
That's a good sign, right? Other people. This whole
Just
thing has just
one other
felt so
person.
strange.
Yeah, but there was something off. I don't know. Yeah, there was just something off.
Mm.
Care to elaborate on that any further?
Well, I mean, her hand was sticky, so that's kind of gross. But also,
Have you touched
I don't
them?
know. Her skin didn't. She touched me or he. I don't
Her?
know. It was a person. It was a them. I didn't
I was
see
going to say,
them.
what makes you say her?
I saw some legs, and maybe the shoes were reminded look kind of female to me,
Mm.
but I don't know. The skin didn't look right, and maybe they were injured. There was some blood. Anyway, they didn't want my help, so
And clearly they won't want ours either.
I have no more compunction about just walking away. Let's go.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Let's keep moving.
go.
moving ahead of you.
okay. So you all head on down the seemingly endless hallway that sometimes has nothing in it, but sometimes things just appear. David, you just feel as much as you wiped it off, you just feel that hand just over and over again. Not like not like you remember it happening. Like you feel this grasp, as you're walking down the hall. It just sticks with you, but it sticks with you almost physically.
Probably like reflexively, is just like trying to get it off my hand,
Yeah, yeah.
at various points. Or maybe I like, God, I wish there was a drinking fountain or something, anything.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Arthur, what are you reading?
yeah.
What's the name of the book again?
Uh, I remember starting it, The Cellar, although, and then flicking through it, it's just blank.
Blank.
I remember it vaguely being about a mother and daughter running up the coast away from some maniac, but like I said, I never finished it.
Let's gather as much information as we can, right? Does anybody remember
Mm,
where they're from? The city they live in?
Yeah,
Is
well,
this
London.
real quick? Is this conversation happening while walking, or have y'all like stopped?
I
Yeah,
feel like we're
we're
walking
walking.
because I
Okay.
don't want
Yeah,
to
we're
be
going,
anywhere near
walking,
that thing.
talking.
Okay. Okay.
Mm. I definitely don't
Uh,
want to be anywhere near the toilet.
No.
Gainesville. I for some reason I know I'm from
Okay.
Gainesville.
You're from Gainesville. I'm not from Gainesville. So maybe you were flying somewhere and we're at a point where all of us are in the same spot. I think I'm from Houston. Was anybody flying to Houston? Maybe we're in Houston.
I try not to fly anywhere anymore.
you know,
Well, then why are
I
you
I've
here?
I do fly a lot, and this now that you say it, it does feel like Houston Airport.
I
O- Okay.
I'm from Seattle.
Okay.
I had a meeting to get to
Well, I guess Phil,
in
you're from
S-
Seattle too, then.
in Seattle, but why would I be at an airport to go to the same place?
Well, maybe you don't live in Seattle anymore. I would expect you to
I
remember
mean,
that, though.
I
I
Seattle
don't.
doesn't seem familiar at all to me, but
I
I feel like
Arthur, where are you from?
it must have something to
London.
do with this person in the picture, but I have no idea who this is.
You look
I'm,
very
I'm,
friendly.
Yeah.
What's that, Arthur?
yeah, I'm from London. So the last
London.
last
Okay, and
the
you said
last
you don't
plane trip.
travel. How'd you end up in the United States?
Well, no, I don't travel anymore.
Oh, I see.
I used to. The last journey I was on to was I was determined to go up to northern Alaska. I was planning on doing a kind of trip out into the wilderness to go up to the gates of the Arctic. But yeah, that didn't go well.
Give me, Arthur,
Hmm.
give me a stability roll to fight the urge to elaborate more.
8 plus 1 is 9, so success at a cost.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to you will tell what you want to tell. I'm not going to
Hmm.
take that away from you. But everybody, I guess, depending on what you tell, if you don't tell the full story, everybody here knows you're holding back. Is the kind of the downside of that. Like they know you have a story to tell.
Yeah, I think
So
I'll probably like to leave it on that kind of unresolved note of saying, yeah, that didn't go so well.
yeah, yeah. So you clamp it down, even though there's something that something wants you. Maybe it's this place wants you to tell, but you resist it. You know, you have willpower, composure. You fight it. But the downside is they all know you've got something bottled up that you're not
Mhm.
sharing.
Yeah, my internet connection is going a bit up and down, so I don't know if you caught my response was I'd leave it kind of on that unresolved note of saying, yeah, I just that didn't go so well. Then maybe try to avoid eye contact and look out of the windows into the fog.
only I could open this damn case. No matter how hard I look at it, I can't remember the combination. I know it's mine. It's got my initials on it, for Christ's sake.
I must be dreaming. This is a dream.
It does feel like a dream, doesn't it? Like I was afraid, honest to God, that if I walked into that bathroom, the bathroom would be like this. It would be stall after stall forever and ever with corners and because I've
Either
had that dream.
either I'm dreaming or we're dead. Did we all get on like a plane and something happen?
I don't think God has this kind of sense of humor.
The devil certainly might.
God, the only time I've ever seen an airport this empty is when Houston got hit by a snowstorm and it was like nobody could show up at all. Did something happen?
Oliver,
Well,
you're messing around with your briefcase. trying to get it open. You know, it you should know the combination because it's yours. Or at least you assume it's yours. Maybe it's something you're in this weird place. Maybe it's something you picked up that someone lost. And kind of as you have that thought, you kind of give it a final shake and you get frustrated and down the way you see a opening to the left, like a little hallway.
There, there's a turnoff up ahead to the left.
Cool. Hey, Oliver, for some reason I've been carrying this around. You'll probably use this to pry open your briefcase.
I didn't even think to try that. Well, if
Yeah.
if I may borrow it.
How did you get that past the TSA? That's fascinating.
Well, I'll
Um,
tell you what, I would have told you that this is one of my favorite things and I can't go anywhere without it, but I don't give a shit about it. It's not doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
and
So
yeah, I
don't worry about bending
suppose.
it or breaking it.
Well, all right. And yeah, I suppose with Phil lending it, I'll try to basically jimmy the lock open with the letter opener.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll give it a.
If you want to do a
Hmm.
roll, if you want to say it pops open, it's whatever you feel like fits. If you're going to do a roll, I mean, instinct is our do stuff roll, actiony type roll. So I mean, if you are
Yeah,
compelled to
we'll
roll,
give it a roll. We'll see
okay,
we'll see what fate decides. And that's a an 11 with a 10 and a +1.
yeah, I think pops right open. What's
And yeah,
inside of it?
it pops right open, and at least on the surface, it just looks like business documents. But the letters, the numbers, they're all jumbled up. You can't quite read exactly what these documents are supposed to be about.
Is it
But
code?
despite despite what appears to be just paper in there, it's a lot heavier than just paper and documents should be.
Mm.
Well, it was worth a try, I guess, but it's open now. That's good. It's good. One thing at a time. One thing at a
Oh,
time. What?
I just remembered something that I heard once that you can't read in dreams.
That explains Arthur's book being empty, right?
Yeah,
This is a
and
dream. This is a
the
dream.
weird shit on the walls. It sort of looks like posters, but doesn't make any sense.
What about
Uh,
you, David? You're messing with your phone there. Is there anything? Do you see anything on your phone? Do you have a signal?
Uh, I will check my phone. I was mostly fretting with the picture, but I will reach in and pull out my phone and check it and find out.
Yep, no signal.
No signal. Shit.
No, no, I don't have any. God,
oh, I'm
this
I
wrong.
this
mean,
is
you know.
infuriating.
We did get these printouts that we can read, but they're things that we know.
How do we know it was a men's bathroom?
Maybe the symbol, man.
We could read that, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a picture.
But you
The-
said there was a woman.
Well,
He said he
maybe I
wasn't
was
sure.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a door up there. I see it.
Yeah, to the left. It's,
Yeah. So
What?
are y'all going towards that? Okay.
Yeah.
You go and you find this small hallway, and as you turn, you see a simple sign. It says "Lost and Found Office," but "Found" has the U and the O backwards.
It's the dyslexic lost and found office.
all right.
Uh,
Okay. Uh,
maybe there's something
maybe.
useful in there.
Yeah, we should check this.
Like a map of the place will be handy.
Yeah, I think Oliver will head on in, seeing as how he was the first to see it.
Okay. Everybody go in.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I don't want to be alone.
Okay. Who's the last one in?
I'll be the last one in, sure.
Okay. So you all go in. You open it. It's a square room, medium-sized square room that's it's lit by a single fluorescent tube above. I mean, it's the best way to describe it is institutional gray. The walls, the floor, everything. No windows. There's a battered desk in the corner. It doesn't have a chair to it. There is around on the walls, though, there are shelves with, I mean, they're mismatched shelves, a wooden shelf, a wire rack type deal. None of them match each other. And there's just personal items on there, an umbrella, a backpack, uh, a doll, some glasses, somebody's prosthetic leg, an urn, just all kinds of things. And as Leah walks in, whether they shut the door or not, it shuts, and the first of you to look at it, the door's gone. The frame is there, but the wall continues through. So it's just a frame on a wall.
Oh,
God, God,
Like that
again,
confirms it.
again.
I'm asleep.
wait, is it just some sort of illusion? See if it opens.
Something,
It's
she
just
did
a wall.
something and something changed. Again. It's the
I
second
didn't
time.
I didn't even shut the door.
Well, you walked through it and now it's gone.
Somebody was trying to find the door or something. Does somebody
Yeah, I was
get,
gonna go.
yeah, give me an instinct roll. So you're trying to
It's,
find this wall. It has to be here. Doesn't
I
just
got a 9.
disappear. Got a 9. Okay. Um, so you're padding around and you feel a little seam. You can't get your fingers or anything in it, but you look around the room and you find, and you can tell me what it is, but you find something that's going to be useful, in getting this door open where this seam is. Maybe it's in a
Well, I
box or
there's definitely a seam here. You can't really see it, but you can feel the ridge. The doors aren't quite. Um, Oliver,
Don't we
what did you
want to
do
see
with
if
my
there's luggage here before
Right,
we
the pen.
leave?
Yeah, I'll hand Phil back
Yeah,
his
I'm with
pen.
David. I'm probably gonna go searching through Lost and Found. I can mess with the
Okay,
door.
you guys do that and I'll see if I can get this open.
yeah. And the downside is, but you're using that. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's
Yeah.
not going to be a quick process. So, uh, David and Leah, you all and Arthur, were you checking out other belongings? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I suppose I'll help them search as well while Phil's doing that.
Okay. Yeah, so you all begin rummaging through stuff. There's also some boxes along the bone wall, so you're opening boxes and going through it. It's just everything, like a lot of things, feels off. You see, I don't know, you see clothes that maybe are familiar to you, but maybe not, Everything's wildly personal. Sometimes it's personal to you, sometimes it's not. But everybody who's looking, go ahead and give me a clarity roll to kind of determine what we find. And
9.
9.
6 again.
10-8.
Dirty 10, 8 plus 2.
Okay. Well, the clock's going to tick forward. So we'll go top down. So on the success, Oliver, what do you find at that seems like it's yours in one of these boxes or on a shelf?
As Oliver's kind of scrounging through this stuff, pawing away at things, suddenly one thing kind of catches his eye tucked under a shirt in a box, and it's a deck of playing cards in the box that has a phone number he doesn't recognize, but in it feels very intimately familiar to him, though he can't quite place how.
Yeah, so you're holding these, and you because you succeeded, you feel this false memory trying to implant itself in your head around this deck of cards. This number's trying to come into focus. But you kind of steel yourself and realize this is not actually my memory. And you kind of force it out. These cards are just somebody else's. It's not yours. They remind you of something you had,
Mm.
but it's not yours. This reality and your memory are not being warped to take ownership of these cards.
Got
Are mixed results. Same thing. What do each of you find? Similar, same thing. That at first thought it could be yours.
I'm digging through and I find this little Lego guy and the memories of lots of little Lego toys scattered about a living room kind of flash through my mind, and the word or the name Liam kind of escapes from my mouth, without thought. Liam's? No. I told him to pick those up last night, and he doesn't like this movie. Not his.
Yeah. Yeah, you it for a moment you think it is, but you do push that away. Yeah, it's not. It's just similar.
Yeah.
But you stick it down in your pocket, you hold on to it for a little bit. And just make a note on your next clarity roll, you're going to have a +1 to that.
Okay.
So, yeah, you fought off this false memory, but you're holding on to bits of it. So, uh, David, same to you.
I find some scrubs with my name written on the tag in Sharpie. So
Okay.
it's immediately obvious they belong to me. And it brings back this flood of memories that, oh yes, I was a nursing student, and I think I just graduated. Like, um and I had a whole bunch of memories of nursing, learning nursing.
Yeah. Yeah. And the memory is really, I mean, the memory that is coming from this place and trying to root itself in your mind is strong. These
Yeah.
these
It's
scrubs
like
are,
they have a smell that just
yeah.
brings it, yeah, just crashing back.
And as you're taking it away, you realize you see the name tag. Um, and you realize it's different than what you remember. Did you say it was a handwritten name tag? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's not quite your handwriting. It's as if someone's trying to recreate your handwriting. So
Huh.
as real as it feels, there is that part of your brain that knows this that shoves this place out. It's like this, it's not real. As much as I want it to be, it's not. So I think you pull that name tag off and like maybe put it, put it somewhere, put it in your pocket, on your shirt, something. You keep that little bit like
Yeah.
as holding on to this strong, unreal memory. And you'll also
Huh.
get a +1 on your next clarity roll.
Okay.
Now to the person with all the stats and not the rolls. What do you find?
I have a feeling that I'd probably find this little guy,
Okay.
which I vaguely remember was currently, or was last I saw it being held in the under the arm of a little girl being dragged along by a mother.
Yeah. And yeah, that is, I mean, it's yours, Maybe it was dropped and you took it in, possession, it's yours now. So yeah, I mean, regardless of any competing thoughts, the one that wins out is this item. You remember it, and it's yours. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Uh, and you'll take just a -1 on your next clarity roll.
Hmm. Well, she won't be needing it anymore. So
Yeah. So Phil, you've been working at it and working at it,
I
and
I can't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you get you've got a little you've worked out a little bit, you can kind of see where the door is going to be, but
I've
it's going to take a long time.
I've mostly damaged the door,
Yeah.
and I actually tried to roll something, but I
Okay.
rolled badly. So I figure at some point the the letter opener is just going to snap.
Okay. You rolled badly as in you've failed.
Yeah, well, I rolled
Okay.
a three.
Okay, well, the clock ticks forward, and that fills out our first awareness clock track. So now the space is going to react. So I'm going to roll a d12, and I'm going to consult my chart. And um, because Phil, you are the one who caused the clock to fully go around, the place reacts, and a presence fills the room. You feel it. Everybody else feels it, but you really feel it. And it's not a physical thing. You can't see it, but it reaches inside of you and takes something important. A memory, an emotion, something, a thought, an important word. What's now missing from Phil that he'll never get back and belongs to this place?
Um, a sense of purpose.
Yeah.
I feel like everything is meaningless at
Yeah,
this point.
you couldn't get this door open.
Yeah.
And as you feel the purpose drain out of you, the door reforms and opens up, and you see that
But
small hallway.
of course it is. Yeah. I open it up and I hold it open. I stand in front of it so it can't close.
All right.
I didn't open it.
What do you mean?
I've been standing here for 15 minutes digging away at this door and it hasn't gotten a thing. And did you feel like there was something watching us? I
Okay, I
did.
wasn't the
And
only
then
one.
all of a sudden, the door was a door again and it opened, and I'm not letting it close.
Well,
But
let's just get out of this room before it decides to close on us again. Yes, yes, an agreement. Good. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be here.
So you all file out of, oh, you're muted, David.
Yes, I agree.
You all file out of the lost and found back into the impossibly long hallway. Again, you look the direction you were going there, it's just endless hallway. You look back and I mean, you've gone so far now. It's endless hallway that way too, pretty much.
are we
So what do
sure
we
we're
do?
going the right way?
No,
There is
but
a right
surely
way.
one way will, yeah, surely one way will lead somewhere else.
I guess we know the other way leads to nothing. Leads to a wall.
But does
Right.
this go anywhere?
Only way to find out is to hopefully get to the end.
I'm telling you, this is just a dream. This is,
Like being stuck in a video game or something. Really
No,
lousy video game.
yeah, this is
I'm
not an exciting video game.
I'm with Leah. This has to be a dream, but I don't remember any of you.
What's that toy you have there? Oh, Liam loves that show.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Feels like it's mine, but I know it wasn't originally.
Sesame Man?
Cookie Monster. Yeah.
Oh, I
No,
don't
that's
remember
not
that.
right.
Says
Big bird? Large bird?
Melmo? Melmo. Uh,
Let's not focus on who the toy is.
wait a second. Oliver.
Yes, Phil.
Did I get fired?
I don't know. How would I know that? If even
Because
if we even if we were coworkers, we might have been different departments. I don't even remember department what I'm from.
I remember the boardroom. I remember somebody yelling at me. And then I
Right.
had a box. I had a box with some stuff in it from my desk. Yeah.
And as Phil remembers something, the clock ticks forward again.
Oh, we got to stop doing everything. Just sit here and do nothing.
Then the game, like this hallway,
Oh,
would go
no.
forever. Are you all walking or staying?
Oh, walking, I
Yeah.
think.
Walking
Okay.
and talking again.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay.
it is the same hallway, but every 100 to 200 feet, you pass that same little hallway with the same little lost and found with the
Oh,
same little
no.
U and O's
Oh my God.
backwards.
Do
No,
we
no, no.
feel
No, 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 no.
at all tired?
I don't know. Do you feel tired? There's no clocks. Your sense of time slips when there's no real landmark.
I don't think we felt tired or hungry or thirsty for quite a
Hmm.
while.
Well, as Phil comments on being hungry or thirsty, anybody want to guess what happens next?
A vending
Clock
machine
ticks forward.
materializes.
A restaurant.
Oh, does it have
It's
restaurant smells?
as you're going, the hallway just widens around, and in the middle, there's just this restaurant in the middle. I mean, it's not like fully enclosed, but it's well, maybe it is. Yeah, it is fully enclosed. It's a
Cafe. Like,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
no, it's a full working restaurant. And yeah, does it have smells? That is actually one of the first things that hits you after you see it. You smell it. You smell the grease. You smell
Oh,
sugar. You smell cooked meat.
I,
You smell.
God, let's stop.
I don't
God, I
see a
could go for
closed
a
sign.
Thank
burger.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells
A
perfect
place
right now.
a place to sit. Thank God.
There's a jukebox that's just putting out static, just crackling static. It's trying to play music. Maybe a note comes through every once in a while, but it's being tamped down by this place. Um, and yeah, it's empty, but it feels occupied. But you can see all the way through it, except for the kitchen area. No one's here. There's menus on every table.
Ugh.
And there's no
The,
sign that says closed.
no,
Order.
and
Is
there is a.
there is,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
is I was just gonna look around for like one of those 3D barcodes or something.
No, you don't see like a barcode or QR code. There's just like physical menus with, stuff in there.
We keep saying things and these things happen. So what if we just say what we want? Like I could go for a double cheeseburger and fries right now. And I'm like looking expectantly. Like,
What does everybody want to eat? Because there is a table conveniently set, and there is at least a cheeseburger and fries.
It sounds
oh
good to
God,
me.
yes.
The
Sit
crinkly
there.
fries that are really crispy on the
Yes.
outside.
There are five seats with
And a
five plates.
thick chocolate milkshake.
Whatever your heart desires is on that table. Has it always been there? Is it changing as maybe you're thinking, "Ooh, I want pizza." No, I haven't had a Caesar salad in a while.
I
It's
don't know. Stop clouding our mind with crazy shit like Caesar salad and pizza. I want that
Down
hamburger.
and start pigging out.
I think
so do you all go to the table and
Oh,
sit?
hell
Hell
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, okay.
Glass of water.
So you sit down to this meal that has been seemingly made for you. It is exactly what you want. Even though even though Leah said burger and fries, what Phil thinks of when he thinks of burger and fries is probably different. So it's
Yeah.
whatever you think is laid out before you.
Onions and avocado on it. Mm.
Plate of chocolate chip cookies and a glass of milk.
Give me,
Hungry I was.
everybody give me stability rolls as you begin to eat.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank
9.
goodness. 11.
7.
What good are all those stats when your dice don't like you?
They liked me for the rolling of the stats. That was it.
Change your dice, Matt.
Okay,
You're relegated next.
so Arthur failed. I'll just go in order. Phil,
Oh, I succeeded.
yeah, success. Okay. Leah,
9. Success at a
okay,
cost.
okay. Oliver,
7. Success at a cost.
okay, and David.
3.
9 makes
Okay.
success.
All right. So we will start. Let's go bottom up this time. We'll get to Phil last. So Arthur, you sit down to this bountiful plate of chocolate chip cookies and a big glass of just ice cold milk, and you start eating. And before you even know you finished the plate, you finished the milk, yet your hands are still miming eating. You're still grabbing and drinking, even though there's nothing there. And this
Empty
goes on.
calories.
Yeah. So yeah, this goes on for a little bit. You're chewing nothing. Uh, and you're just not full. You're not even close to full. And all the food's on your plate's gone. But you are still so hungry.
You're working your way into my head, little guy. Yeah, your ravenous appetite.
Yeah. So you can do with that what you will.
Mm.
Our mixed results, we'll just knock it out in one fair go. You all eat as well. You eat way past the point of when you got full. You just, you hit a point, you're like, I'm full. And they're like, but how long has it been since I've had food? I need to put it in case I go a long time without food again. Eventually you kind of regain control and maybe you don't eat those last few bites, you get a hold of yourself, but you feel unnerved because this place is weird. Is what I just ate actual food? Uh, what did I eat? I mean, I know what it looked like I ate, but is it real? Is it just the memory of food? Is it this place fucking with me and putting something gross and warping my mind? So you all, you feel fulfilled, you did eat, but it doesn't sit right with you either. So it's unfulfilling as much as it is fulfilling.
Who cooked this food?
I mean, yeah, you don't hear any activity in the kitchen or anything. It was just there. And then Phil, this burger, this just amazing looking burger with avocado and you bring it up, you take a bite, and it just tastes like cardboard. And you realize you realize it. This is this place make, coming up with food the best it can, and it did not do it well. You reject it. It's not actual food, and you put it back
So
down on
much
your
for
plate,
so much for endless fries.
and
You,
yeah, you see everybody else has almost finished or is finished and maybe looking for more.
you didn't like it?
Well, I kind of wanted it to be good, and after two or three bites, it first it started to taste just kind of like lettuce. It didn't have much flavor. And then it felt just kind of like eating styrofoam or cardboard or something like that. No flavor at all. I mean, there's something wrong with my taste buds, but even the texture seemed a little off. I've
Damn,
lost
this
my
was a
appetite
really good
completely.
burger. That sucks. This burger
I,
looks great.
I was
I tried.
excited for the endless fries, but I don't know. It still looks like a burger, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Um, does it smell funny to you? Can you smell it?
Ah, it smells great. Smells like mine.
Bill, that's maybe the weirdest thing. It doesn't have a smell to you. The rest of you
Yeah,
smell it.
Yeah. Hmm.
it's like my taste buds have turned off and my smeller has turned off. But
I got sick
I
once and I just couldn't taste anything. Sometimes
I
that happens, I think.
I
COVID.
break a French fry in half. The color, I mean, it's a little too dark brown, don't you think? For
Are you kidding me? It's like the
French fry.
perfect color for fries.
I mean,
Not nor
I don't
I
even
don't
taste
normally
any salt on my hands.
I don't
Maybe,
normally have fast food, but that
I'm going to
looks
take the
straight off the
shaker and
picture of the
dump some
menu to me.
salt into my
maybe you're
hand.
just nervous about getting to the destination. Maybe we should all just
Maybe
move
it's time to
on.
go, right?
I'm not sure that I have a destination anymore. I think that I got fired, but I don't remember for what.
Well, look, since we're all clearly dreaming, right? Because this is like we're just manifesting things based on wants and desires. Maybe we can manifest a way out of here, right?
How about a
I already
scooter? I'd like
tried
a
that.
scooter to take us down the fucking.
Well, maybe the way out is too obvious. And you got, yeah, like Phil wants a scooter. I want the tram to the next terminal, something.
Where are those cool conveyor belts that you can stand on and they just take you down the long corridor?
Honestly, it's kind of the damnedest thing what cooked up because this is I remember this meal. This is I was able to get a meeting with my boss and he took me out to the steakhouse and this is the exact meal. It's the exact same thing I ordered. I I can even I can even remember the smell of the room.
That revelation, that memory flooding back, and Arthur's fail, the clock is ticked forward twice.
Might take it forward a little bit more because I suddenly remember that Oliver, you got my job.
What?
You're not my friend. You're the guy that stole my fucking job.
What? I don't even know if we worked together, Phil.
Yeah, I think we did. I
Well,
got canned and you got my job.
we're all having problems with memory here, Phil. Now is not the time to be at each other's throats over whatever happened to you. I'm sorry you lost your job, potentially, but that's not my fault.
We're never leaving this place.
That
Oh,
realization,
don't
Stuck in
say that out
Cherry
loud. Then
Springer
we'll be
hell.
stuck here forever.
Love of
What was that, Kent?
I was going to, I was just saying, as you all have sat here arguing for maybe a little too long, stayed in one place, the clock is ticked forward again.
I
Well,
don't
I don't know
know
about
how I
you.
would know about you two, what your job quarrel is. I don't know how I would know Leah worked at an airport, and I don't know what David's angle is. How could I know that about you folks?
Your mind's just, if this is a dream, then our minds are just filling in the gaps with storytelling. Like, I don't know you
if
people. So my
if
mind's just
this
telling me a story.
if this is a dream, I've made all of you up and I'm in my apartment, hopefully drunk. That's the only way I can explain a dream like this.
I
Either
re-
we're all asleep or we're in like purgatory. This isn't hell. This is like this weird. I read a book once. It was kind of laborious to read, to be honest, but
there's
this is what it
We could
feels
just
like.
all agree to
there,
dream of a smaller airport.
there's a quality to the way a person thinks And I just sort of realized that, I mean, from the beginning here, I've known Oliver for whatever reason. I've
I
known
still
him.
don't know how I know you.
But now I've got the feeling like I've known the rest of you for a while. Uh, like 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 we've been traveling around for longer than how long have we been traveling around in here? I would have thought an hour, except now it feels more like I've known you for weeks or years.
That doesn't correlate with what I was thinking.
Well
I'm
then,
sorry.
This
Arthur,
this
elaborate.
you want
David, I know that you said you have no signal, but oftentimes you can still dial emergency services. Does anyone, maybe we try 911 just
Try.
to
Right.
see, ask for help.
Sure, I'll pull out my cell phone and dial 911.
It rings.
Okay.
It rings
It's,
twice.
it's
and then-
ringing. I'll
Oh,
put it on
yes.
speaker.
Yes.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh. We're trapped in the airport. We're lost. We really need directions, or even better, if someone could just come get us.
Okay, we can help you. That what airport are you in?
Well, that's part of the problem is we're not really sure.
Whichever one's nearest where they are.
Yeah,
Well, the
can you
call is
can you
coming
triangulate?
from. The call shows is coming from. So
Hello?
you're probably at the airport there.
Oh my God, what was that airport? Where again?
Well, it doesn't matter. Yes, that's where we are. Help
Okay.
us.
Well, okay. Well, you need to get. We need to pick you up at one of the terminals. Go to
We're near a
terminal.
restaurant. There's a restaurant right near where we are.
We
Okay.
live Terminal C, right?
Go to terminal Echo Echo, and then go to gate none.
That's what the announcement
None.
said.
Oh my God.
Well, would you look at that? This place has a sense of humor. Lovely.
And then over the speakerphone and the PA system, final boarding call for flight 712 to departure terminal Echo Echo. Please proceed to gate none.
You know what? I will take that flight out of here if it means getting the hell out of here. I'm going to go find Echo Echo.
Let's go. Let's run.
All right,
there's
all
no
right.
signs.
There's only one way to go, Phil.
So you all run out of the restaurant and
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, just start running as fast as we can down the hall. As
We didn't
reasonably can
pay.
down the hall.
You're running down the hall.
It's a dream, Phil.
You are passing on the right. You pass the bathroom with the knocking. On the left, you pass the lost and found room down the small hallway with the U and the O.
We're just going in
transposed.
circles.
It's like a fucking cartoon.
We're repeating.
Yeah.
You run around the restaurant, down the hall behind it. You pass the bathroom with the knocking on the right.
Oh, for the love of God.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You pass the small hallway with the lost and found with the O and the U transposed. You run around the restaurant. You go down the hall. You pass the
I
bathroom on
I
the
need
right
a
with the
minute.
knocking.
Yeah, I
need a
think we're going
minute.
to stop running.
And
Yeah.
I
That the next time as we're running past the restaurant, I'm going to see if my hamburger is still there.
Every time you run by, there's 5
Places
places
Full
with
meals.
5 plates of what you're craving at
we're
this
eating.
moment.
I think
I
How do
after
we wake up? How do we wake ourselves up from a dream?
after we go past the bathroom for like the third or fourth time, I think at that point there's just these clenched fists that are got nails digging into my palm, and I just swerve and go straight into the men's room.
Okay.
And Oliver is going to go into the family bathroom and close and lock the door when he gets in.
Okay.
I'm not going in. I can't.
We will follow Arthur.
I think I'm going to follow Arthur too, honestly.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah,
men's
me as
room.
well.
Okay. Oliver, we will come back to you and Phil. The three of you run into the men's room. The knocking is there. David, it is exactly as you remember it. Your
Yeah,
hand, you
I'll
feel the
I'll point to the
squeeze.
stall.
Yeah. Along the right side is the mirror with the sinks. The mirror, you don't remember if it was like this last time. It's cracked. Just all throughout it cracks all throughout the window or the mirror. You don't remember if it was like that or if that's new. But yeah, you point out the stall about two-thirds of the way down. There's now 20 stalls instead of 12. And it has the same reddish brown streak coming out from under it in the knock.
I'm going straight up towards it and yelling, "You cowardly son of a bitch, get out of it!" And then trying to kick the thing in
Roll,
as yeah.
give me an instinct.
That's slightly better. I think that's a +2, so 9.
Okay. So mixed result, you put a foot into that door and it flies open, but it's empty. There's nobody and there's no crying. The knocking has stopped, and you're staring just at an empty stall with a personless toilet. Except on the back of it, where you would, flush, there's a folded up boarding pass, kind of looks down, lands on the back of it there just perfectly.
I'll reach forward, somewhat tentative, because I was expecting to see me in there.
Yeah. And,
And
and you
then,
take
yeah,
you take this boarding pass, you unfold it, and it's yours. It's got your name. It's got a gate number, gate 43F. But there's no destination, and you feel the ink kind of coming off on your thumbs as you're holding this in front of you. And as you kind of, you know, hold on to it and like turn it over, you feel this cut, it like a paper cut just across your palm.
ow.
And it's a paper cut, but it is really bleeding. I mean, more than it should be. Not dangerous, but it's more than a paper cut.
No,
Uh,
not a,
and and you notice that you do that and you look at the boarding pass and the blood is there's just a little bit of blood and it's just covering your name.
oh,
And
shit.
so it, if you do an instinct roll coming up that involves your hands, we'll do a little -1 on that. Just
Well, I wonder where this person went then, David. We haven't seen them.
No idea. It looks like they might
Christ.
have broke the mirror on their way out. I don't remember it like this.
I'm going to go down each of the other stalls and just probably push them forcefully open instead of kicking them now.
yeah, play the stall game. Yeah, they're all empty.
And
You're trying to tell me something?
does the boarding pass have any information like gate
I mean, you look
number
at
or
it,
anything else?
it has Arthur's name, it
Sure.
has the gate 43F.
Mm,
Your confidence in any of it meaning anything other than
right.
Arthur is probably not very high. Let's jump to the family bathroom. As Oliver, you have opened it and shut it behind you. The lights automatically come on as you go in. It's a family bathroom. There's a changing table. There's a toilet. There's a single sink with a mirror behind it that is also pretty cracked all throughout.
Oliver, for probably the only other time other than the restaurant when he was eating, puts down the suitcase, goes over to the sink and turns it on to basically just start washing his face, just to
Yeah.
try and calm himself down. Okay. All right. Come on. Come on. This is weird, but somehow I think you've been through worse. Not sure how, but
Are you
you can get through this.
are you talking to yourself like in the mirror?
Hmm.
Like, okay. Roll stability. As you're doing this, and your reflection isn't doing what you're doing, it's just smiling at you.
Well, I think that's the perfect time to roll one. That's a nat one.
Okay. Couple things will happen here. You do have, I mean, there is the option to dig deeper where you try to re-roll.
Mhm.
It's just a straight up re-roll. Things will be worse, at least a
Hey, you
little
know
bit.
what? You only live in a liminal space once.
Yeah. So as you're re-rolling, as you're deciding you're buckling down, you're not going to let reality get away from you. You're looking at the mirror and you see the lips moving just independently of what you're doing, whispering. You can't hear the words, but you get the intention.
The universe,
The you in the mirror wants you to hurt somebody.
apparently the universe does too. I rolled another one.
Okay. It says you know who, and they deserve it. So with that failure, you look away, but the reflection, you don't see it, but the reflection of the mirror does not. It stays smiling, nodding a little. And you go out the door, and the only person out there is Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Now you're in control of what you do.
I
Oliver,
might I might not have gotten you fired. Maybe or maybe not. I did. But I don't appreciate people trying to give me a bad goddamn name. And I throw a punch right for his head.
and I don't do anything to block it. Um, you probably clobber me. I probably fall back onto the ground. Oh, what the fuck, Oliver?
Think I take think I took your job now? You bastard!
If he moves at me, I'm kicking him. I'm just raising my foot and kicking him in the crotch.
Yeah, I'll probably try to kick him while he's down.
There
Yeah.
aren't rules for this, so you all resolve this.
Okay.
Uh,
You son of a bitch. I think
ah,
we're going to start rolling
yeah,
around the
we're just
ground.
Yeah.
full on tussle.
And so you are tussling, and with Oliver's failure, the clock ticked forward again and filled up the second track. So I'll roll a d12 to see what interrupts this brawl.
All right.
Suddenly becomes the they live fight montage.
So as you two are rolling around, punching, biting, kicking, whatever, to get the one up on the other one, the hallway goes pitch black. It goes
Oh,
deeper than pitch black. It
shit.
is, and you say shit, and you hear that echo endlessly down the hall.
Stop, Oliver, stop.
What
The fuck is
the
going
fuck's
on?
going on?
It's
I
just,
suddenly find myself holding on to Oliver.
and
Get
Where,
off
where's the
me!
light? Where's the fucking door to the bathroom? I don't want to go in there, but it's got to be over here somewhere. Don't let go, because we could get lost in the dark.
and, and to you, Oliver is just repeating everything you're saying, and Oliver, to you, Bill is just repeating everything you're saying in the dark. It's just echoing. I mean, it gets supremely confusing at one point because it's dark and it's just these things echoing back and forth against each other. And sometimes you're saying it, sometimes Phil's saying it. It becomes hard to figure out what's an echo and what's actually coming out of people's mouths at this point.
Okay, just stop. Stop.
And
Quiet.
it goes on longer than you want, and then it goes longer. To the people in the bathroom, time's fine. Y'all are just having your conversation. To you all in the hallway, it's One, it's weird trying to figure out time in a place that has not many features. It's almost impossible when it goes dark. You may have been yelling and clutching each other for hours, days. Sense of time is gone. It's just echo now.
Okay.
And then it
We need to
stops.
just.
As suddenly as it started, the lights come back on and the walls start absorbing sound.
Oh, thank God. It's okay. You know. Okay. Something fucking weird's going on. Let's put aside our differences, and maybe our anger is what caused that to happen. I don't know how what we're thinking is making things happen.
I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
starting to feel like Solaris, that there's an alien entity that's very badly reading our brains.
Just
Are
you
you
stay
guys
there.
still in the bathroom? I yell.
So you all come out, and with that calling out into the nothingness, the clock ticks forward. We are on our final track.
You can you can get them. I need my briefcase.
Yeah,
I
you all
don't.
hear in the bathroom. You all hear the call out.
Yeah, I'm just walking out at this point. Yeah, the guy that was there that David saw isn't there anymore. There's nobody there.
And now you
Um,
realize these
Walking
two
out a
have,
moment later.
yeah, y'all have realized these two have beat the hell out of each other while you were
Are
in there.
you two okay?
Perfectly
we beat
fine.
yeah, we had a little tussle, but something really weird happened. When we were fighting, everything went black, and I feel like we were in the dark for hours.
It was normal lighting in the bathroom.
I
It
Yeah,
was
I
just a
mean,
couple
it went
minutes.
so
We weren't
black.
there long.
It went so black we couldn't see our hands in front of our face. Well, I couldn't see his hand punching me in the nose, but
oh, believe me, I felt it.
yeah, well, I mean,
I think
you know what?
I'll
We've established you're an asshole, but so am I, so whatever.
I'll go up to Phil and be like, "Do you mind if I have a look at you real quick?" And I'll take out a pen and just follow it with your eyes, and just
You want to see if I have a concussion?
yeah,
Yeah. He didn't hit me that hard. He punched me in the face.
yeah. But
Uh,
you blacked out.
no, I don't think we blacked out. I don't recall waking up or blacking out. I just recall all the lights down the hall turned off, and then all of these turned off, and then we couldn't see anything. Even the light from outside wasn't. Oh,
Even the emergency lights came on.
I think my
No,
nose was
just
broken.
nothing. Like the lights went off. Sound echoed like we were in like a canyon or something. Just miles
He
and
kept
miles and
repeating
nothing.
everything that I said.
It was the echo, you moron. The echo. Christ.
That's
Oh, we don't
very
have time
strange.
for this.
Yeah, airports are on generators. They can't afford to lose power, kind of thing.
Yeah, but the lights, the even the windows went black. Everything went black. There wasn't a drop of light anywhere.
Maybe David's right. Maybe you did get a head injury or something. I don't know. Let's just keep moving. Although where to? We keep coming back to this damn spot.
Before we go anywhere, I'm getting my briefcase back. And
There
I'll
has
go
to
into the
be.
family restroom and get my briefcase.
Yeah, probably don't look in that
Don't
mirror.
close the door.
Mm.
So you all
I want to
head
be at the side.
down the hallway, and it's a little different. You walk longer than you have and haven't passed any of the normal landmarks,
Oh,
But as you keep going, you do come to a single door on the right wall. And above it
Okay.
God,
in weird odd choice of neon lights, it says employee break room.
Something. It's something.
They've got a map.
Let's go
does
in.
it have a little keyboard to open it?
No, it's just, I mean, it's almost inviting. You just know it's going to open. You just know it will.
Well,
Nothing has
hopefully,
kept you out of anything here. It's
hopefully
only
it's not
kept you
like the
in.
lost and found and the door plays hide and seek with us again.
Well, it's not close the door. I'll walk right up to it, open the door, and swing it open, but hold it open.
Yeah,
Yeah, you stay there. You'll be our doorstop.
it opens. And you look inside. It's a break room. There's three or four tables with chairs. There's a TV up in the corner, currently playing a view of the tarmac. You can see the tarmac. It's empty, nothing out there, but it's not gray mist. Um, there's there's a vending machine on the back wall, looks to be on and operating. Not, I mean, again, looking around, there's no plugins in this room, so the vending machines, the microwave, the TV, none of them are plugged into anything, but they all look to be functional. And is everybody going in?
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
except
yeah,
I'm holding the door open.
yeah. If you want to go in, you can put a chair there to hold it open.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
make a
I'll do that
GM's
then.
promise that you won't get locked in. You go in. On the middle table, there's one in the middle. There is an item sitting on it. It's small. It's circular. It looks like a collar for a smaller animal.
Dog
It
collar?
it has a name tag, probably a cat collar. Has a name
Oh,
tag that says Ada
that,
on it.
that's mine.
It
Ada.
it has your phone number. Yours is still in your pocket too, though. So, or wherever you were keeping it.
Wait, why do I have two?
I
I
I'm gonna go get a candy bar.
Okay.
is there
What's up?
is there a coffee maker in here?
Yeah.
I will probably try and make a cup of coffee.
Okay. Arthur, David.
I think I'm with Oliver. I'll make a cup of coffee as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Keeping one eye on the door, maybe even going outside and looking up and down the hallway again every so often.
Yeah.
Kind of muttering under my breath, well, if you're my conscience, where the hell are you?
Yeah.
Did you lose your cat? Where's your cat?
oh, she passed away not that long ago. She was so sick. Liam was so sad.
Let's roll clarity as you're holding on to this collar and memories are
Oh God, that's
trying
a
to
natural one.
memories are trying to get their way in.
I'm trying.
Yeah, the memory overtakes you. Whatever memories attached to this with Liam and
hmm
Ada, it overtakes you. What is it? Did you don't as much as you want?
Yeah. No, the memory of being in a vet's office and Ada's laying there and she's so sick, and the vet is delivering this terrible news, and Liam holds her in his lap and just pets her so gently while we make that difficult decision to say goodbye. And
Yeah.
Leah's just crying at this point in these memories.
And in the memory and in the room, you kind of bring your hands up and rub your eyes. And when you open them, you're not holding the collar. You still feel the one in your pocket, but you're not holding the collar you found here. Arthur has it for some reason as he's running out the door and looking down the hallway and coming back in, and the memory kind of fades and gets replaced with suspicion.
Well, no, don't you give me that back.
What back?
You have my cat's collar.
It's there in your hand. You don't know how you got it.
Huh?
I mean, look, I would have let you see it if you asked, but I don't appreciate you taking my things.
I I didn't. I thought this was the girl's little plush toy.
Yeah, you had that toy from that show Liam likes so much.
Yeah, the toy the girl was holding.
So you don't
So,
have it anymore?
I'm going to pat myself down and see if I can find the toy.
Do you have it, or did it fall out somewhere? You've been running for a long time.
That's true. Maybe I dropped it on the way into the toilets, thinking I was going to beat myself up and try to teach myself a lesson. But
I'm sorry you lost your toy.
well, it wasn't mine to begin with.
Was it your daughter's?
Uh, no, I don't have kids. Uh,
Well, I'm
I think I'm
sorry.
probably a little bit of a dawning realization of the context in which I saw that probably rings true, and there's this just look of shock that comes across his face, and he puts the collar on the table in front of you.
I'm
And
sorry you lost it.
Uh, yeah, that wasn't mine in the first place.
I'm
But this
sorry
this
you lost that little girl.
well, wouldn't you would if if she and her mother had got there first, she would have done the same thing. So
I was not gonna bring this up because you've been awfully quiet throughout this whole thing. But first, you mentioned something strange in Antarctica, and now you claim to own a toy that belongs to a girl you don't know. I know this place is screwing with us, but what the hell is your deal?
I don't get on planes because the last time I got on a plane, I was in a fucking plane crash. And the only reason I survived is because I went into the rear toilet and jammed myself in. And if this little girl and her mother had got there first, they would have closed the door on me. So I closed the door on them to make sure that I was going to be wedged in safe. And that's the last thing I saw before the plane went down.
There's no way they would have fit in there with you. We all know airplane toilets are so small.
Well, now I'm sorry I asked.
Was that the point, to cram yourself in there so that you couldn't fly around?
Yeah, I remember seeing it on a either as a film or TV or a show or something that it was just the first thing that I thought. I'm at the back of the plane. I get somewhere I'm not going to be thrown around, so I just threw myself in the loo and jammed myself in there as hard as I could.
Is that are now it does feel like we're in like hell or something. Like, is this manifesting all of the bad things we've done? I feel like that's a book I read at some
I,
point.
well, then
Seems
I
like
don't
such
know
a
what I'm doing here. I've done nothing wrong.
Phil
Yeah,
said you got him fired.
I
I
don't even
don't
know
feel
if
like I
that's
did anything
true.
wrong.
well, and he did punch me in the face, so he apparently wants to hurt me.
That was deserved.
For
Thinking I got you fired in the first place.
oh Jesus, yeah.
Look, I don't go off and punch people just because they said something bad about me.
Why
My
would you be in
goodness.
hell,
This
Leah?
this is
I
a
don't know.
dumb hell. And
I don't
there's
know. And you said you
I
did
thought
nothing wrong either, David. I don't know.
I think Phil's right. This is too stupid to be hell.
It's a dream. This has got to be a dream.
Well,
How
you
did
maybe.
we
know,
wake
Dream.
up?
I
We
did
just
show
punch
up here
ourselves.
with a knife.
Yeah, that's another thing. You had a knife.
Well, it was a letter opener, but
Still a knife. Something you don't
Find a
typically
letter to
have in an
open.
airport anyway.
Oliver, did I kill you?
See, this shit like that's why I punched you.
Well, I don't think that I killed you, but I know what you did. You did sabotage me at work and get me
Oh, here
fired
we
so
go, a
that you could
fucking
have my
again.
job.
I
That
don't
I'm
even.
clear on.
You know what? Believe whatever you want to believe. I'm just trying to get this damn coffee maker work.
Yeah, I could use some coffee too.
Well, you're not getting any from the pot I make.
Well,
And a
Oh
couple
my
of
goodness,
with
children.
with Leah's failed roll and
Mm-hmm.
with the full reveal of Arthur's memory, the clock is ticked forward twice. So the coffee machine just wants some coffee. So you get coffee, or at least
Well,
what this place thinks is coffee.
yeah, I'll
How's it?
take.
How is it not coffee? What's off? What did this place get wrong when it tried to manufacture coffee for you?
Despite the fact that I can smell the roasted, probably K-cup
Yeah.
of the grounds. I can see the steam rising from the cup. It's ice cold to the touch.
Yeah. So just not an enjoyable coffee drinking experience.
Well, at least they got the taste right for the most part.
All right.
Fuck.
I
are
I want to think of something happy. This place is trying to wear us down, and I want to think of something happy right now.
are there windows in the break room looking out into the fog?
There is not, but there is a TV that is currently playing the tarmac, which you can see.
No,
By
it's
Maybe,
clicking our
it's just
heels together
fog.
and
maybe if we find the clicker, the remote, maybe if that thing's connected to cameras outside, maybe we can see the rest of this place. Maybe the exit.
Oh, maybe there's buttons on the TV.
Yeah, yeah. David, you're a tall fellow. You see if you can reach the buttons.
okay, yeah, I'll see if I can reach the buttons.
All right, so you go up to the TV, and you're looking for the buttons. Can't help to be watching the TV while you're doing this. Give me a stability roll as you're looking, you're trying to find the buttons and you're looking at it, and you see standing in the middle of the tarmac where the planes would be, where the people, the grounds folks, whatever they're called, would be. You see a figure is standing out there, pretty far away. You
Got a
blink.
10 on that stability roll.
Excellent. You blink, the figure's closer. You blink again, and it keeps getting closer.
I,
But with your 10, yeah. How do you force this away? It's not real. You're not losing your mind. Reality's fine.
I yeah, I just blink. I shake my head a couple times, and just am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Does anyone else see that?
What?
Yeah, what
I thought I saw a person out on the tarmac.
wouldn't be the first
Yes.
time you thought you saw someone, apparently.
I mean, I would imagine hundreds of people are needed on the tarmac. I'm surprised you only saw one. But that's a good sign, right? Like life, other people here. Fuck.
Yeah, at least it was a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey,
there's
it was a
nothing on that screen.
At,
person-ish.
at this
Yeah.
point, I don't know, because apparently he saw someone in the bathroom that magically vanished as soon as you opened the door.
Maybe that's
So,
the person out there. Maybe they're an employee.
Well, that person was there. I mean, you saw there was blood on the floor.
I did hear the banging. I did.
Listen up, alien entity. We're very confused. You're not quite getting our brains correct in this.
We want to speak to your manager.
And
Yeah,
as
we want to speak to your manager.
and as Phil and Arthur call out to the nothingness, the clock ticks forward.
What
right.
time is it
Okay.
now, or is it just like a
Looking at the tarmac, it's
metaphorical clock?
oh, that's God's clock that's
I
running
see.
the
It's a
game.
metaphorical clock.
Mm.
Got it.
But looking at the TV and the tarmac, it's dusk, dawn, one of those
Yeah,
two.
Gray. Yeah.
Yeah.
it
It's
was
a
around
time.
10 o'clock when we started this morning waking up, I think. I don't know why I know that because I don't have a clock. It felt like late morning. Is it still just late morning?
I don't
Or
know.
maybe we've
I
been
don't
here all
know.
day and it's now evening. It feels like we've been
It,
here all day.
does it look any darker outside? It doesn't to me.
I mean, it's this fog, right? It just makes it hard to tell what time anything is.
Hmm. Also, we heard two announcements about getting to Echo Echo None. Seems like
7:20.
those were hours apart and it was the same message.
And the
And the
place is still not.
phone,
The place hasn't manifested because I don't think we've all done what we're supposed to do yet.
are we back in the hallway or whatever?
I think we're still in the break room. I
Up
think.
to you all.
I think we should try to break a window.
How it's going to work. But
It's
Go
worth
By
a
down
all
there.
shot.
means.
so you two have got unresolved work issues. Uh,
I don't even know if
the
I worked with this guy.
Oh my
some
God.
some work thing anyway. Leah was your cat.
Yeah.
David, what are you holding back on or trying to ignore or
Holding
forget?
back. I,
No,
you know, I
no,
pull out the
holding back's
manila
wrong.
envelope. I pull out the manila envelope with the photograph in it,
Give
and I say, you tell me."
give me a clarity roll. Let's see if that
That's 7.
7. It's it starts to come back. You don't The downside is you can't put a name to this person. You know that you love them or feel like you love them or
I'm going to see him.
Okay, so you're looking for Mystery Man,
It's not a mystery. Okay, he's a little bit of a mystery. I can't remember his name.
and you survived a plane crash.
I don't know that, I don't think that there's no commonality, right? Like there's nothing to atone for, at least not for me
No, but it's the stuff
The
that's
or
beating us
only
up
David.
inside.
the
Yeah.
only common factor I could maybe glean is we all traveled somewhat. He used to travel, doesn't
Yeah.
anymore. He went on a trip and found this soulmate of his, whoever he is. Leah, you worked at an airport. You've been on planes before. I've been on trips for meetings. Phil's been on trips for meetings. We all travel. That's about it.
Right.
I mean, it feels like it's something that's unresolved or something that's beating us up inside. I know hell, mine's been beating me up for long enough. Grief lingers, like
Right.
uh, like like the cat. Maybe you've got some kind of deep-seated remorse that you've stolen someone's job,
I didn't
uh,
steal anyone's job.
or
God.
if or maybe people are accusing you of doing it, and that's what's beating you up. But it feels like there's something's grabbed hold of that, and I don't know if it's feeding off that or if it's wanting to teach us some kind of lesson, open our eyes to something. But I think that's the commonality here.
Yeah,
Well,
like
Or if it's
unfinished something, unresolved, like you said.
whatever this thing's trying to teach, I'm getting very tired of the lesson.
Well, maybe you
it
and Phil should talk it out instead of fighting.
as far as I'm concerned, it's all over with and done. I didn't punch him in the face until he punched me in the face.
If it's over and done with, then why keep bringing it up? Why does it even
Yes,
matter in
Well,
here?
facts are facts. I think Arthur's onto something, but I keep thinking that if it's some sort of an intelligence, maybe it really doesn't understand anything. It doesn't seem to understand the food. It makes the food, it looks good, but to me, it doesn't smell or taste like anything. It's trying, but it's not understanding. It doesn't know what it looks like out there.
I I think this is like hell. I'm not even a religious person, but this feels like hell. Did I
So
die?
going
I
off
don't
of what
know.
Arthur and Phil are
Purgatory?
corroborating here, we have aliens, what, watching us? See what they do? They replicated this
I think,
whole entire thing, kidnapped 5 random people off the globe, stuck us in here, and they're just watching us go nuts.
and it doesn't have enough information, so it keeps repeating things over and over again. And I
Or
don't,
it could,
I'm more likely to believe in aliens making a dumb mistake than I am to that the devil is lurking in the corners and
I
laughing
kept
at
thinking.
us.
I kept thinking it was particularly the toilet when the idea popped into my head that it's got to be I have to confront it because I thought it was me in the stall. I thought it was kind
Mm.
of a metaphor representation of me the airplane bathroom, and that we wouldn't be able to get past it until I went in and confronted myself.
But maybe
And
you need to have an awareness first, right? Like, what if you went back in there? Like, now you're thinking about it. I don't know. I just don't
if we can
know.
even find it again,
I assume
Doesn't
but
this is a
seem that hard to
walk.
do.
Assume this is a walk and talk situation, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
y'all been
probably at this point.
walking, having this conversation. I mean, all pretty wrapped up in it, trying to figure it out. And it all catches you by surprise when you enter the TSA checkpoint.
Are there people?
No.
Shit.
Well,
This
it's
is
No,
different
it's just
though. It's
it's new.
different.
It's
Yeah,
new.
Yeah.
you can hear this faint music from, I mean, you can't pinpoint. There's no speakers. There's not a radio. There's just faint music humming
Okay.
from somewhere. The escalator, you hear it running. They're not moving, but you hear the sounds of an escalator in movement. It's getting colder as you're standing here. The weird warmth of this whole place is shifting. It's not cold, but the temperature is definitely on the downward side. It
Okay.
feels it feels thin here. That's the feeling. This place is thinner than where you have been. You feel it in your pulse that's running. The blood pumping through your veins. You feel it, in your neck as the blood pumps through. It's just everything's thin here, and it looks familiar. It's a TSA checkpoint. There's your metal detectors. There's your full body scan things. The
yeah, all looks
X-rays.
the same.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah.
Somewhere, not
Let's
nowhere.
let's put it to the test. If this is purgatory or hell or whatever, deep down inside, I'll turn towards Oliver and I'll drop to my knees and say, look, I probably got fired because I wasn't a very good employee and I fucked up. And even if you got my job, that really isn't your fault. So forgive me for what I said, what I accused you of. I hope you can forgive me.
If we're both in hell, I don't think acceptance from one sinner to another is going to set one free.
But
Nice try,
this might
though.
be purgatory or whatever.
Then,
Maybe I'm trying to have a realization, like
then
Leia said, like
fine.
Arthur said.
If it'll somehow put you at ease, I forgive you, Phil.
I don't have any reason any longer to cling to my life. I don't think there was anything in my life that was worth it. The job was just money. I hated that fucking job.
And with this truthful moment, the clock ticks forward. And you all notice something you have not seen since you first woke up here. You see a sign above the body scanners. It's flashing. It flashes. It says remove all names. It flashes. It says no memory items allowed. It flashes. It says those who remain will be scanned again. And it just keeps repeating these three things.
I think we have to
I
leave our things behind.
like hell I'm doing that.
I think I know what this is.
What is so important in that briefcase that you can't leave it behind? My goodness. You want to be stuck here forever.
The last thing I remember is I had an important meeting to get to. This is my briefcase. If I'm getting out of here at all, despite Phil, I like my job. I want to keep it.
Like
Okay,
my
then
job.
stay here. I hope that works out for you.
I got it.
What's
I
Okay.
got
what's
it.
your revelation? What?
We're in the hallway that leads to reincarnation. And I'm going to run towards the scanner.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Okay. You run into the scanner. Give me a stability roll.
-1, 4.
Okay.
Ooh,
That will
Oh,
we'll deal with it in a minute, but that will tick the clock forward for its final time.
Oh,
But we'll get to that. We're going to do
mm,
this first. Uh, so yeah, you go into the scanner, and maybe there are scanners that work this way. I did not encounter them. It closes around you.
mhm,
yeah.
Hands up. You get
mm.
scanned. It feels weird. It shouldn't feel like anything, but it feels weird. You feel yourself also become a little thin in the plane of existence. And then it finishes, it opens. You step out. Everything inside you works as hard as it can to reject what you're seeing. You step out, you turn back, maybe to tell them to come on through. And it's it's your companions are there, but they're not. Uh, it's you. Leah is you at a different age. David is you at a different age. Oliver is you at a different age, and Arthur is you at a different age. All wearing your face, speaking with your voice to each other, having conversations. One of you seems a little heated, at the moment. You call out to them and they ignore you. It's as if you can't interact with them in any way. And you stand there waiting for them to acknowledge you or to come through the scanner or something. But it is just you're looking at yourself at different points throughout your lives.
And can we see him?
Yeah, stand there waving, calling out, but you can't hear him for some reason.
I'm throwing the book in the bin that would go through the metal detector
Okay.
or the X-ray machine rather, and making sure that I definitely haven't got that with me,
Okay.
and then going on through the scanner.
Yeah, same thing. Step in, closes. You feel the scan, feel thin. Roll me stability. Row
Say again, sorry.
stability. Oh, sorry, row
Oh,
stability.
7.
Okay. The scan finishes and the door opens. And it lets you out. But it doesn't do so gently. You walk out and your joints feel wrong. They don't hurt, but they feel wrong. Like maybe they're in the wrong place or there's someone else's joints.
Stiff.
Your vision swims a little bit. It swims. You see that little girl, it swims. She's gone. Uh, and you struggle with your orientation where you are, like, everything's too close, too far away. Everything feels wrong. You look, you see the others. You see Phil standing here. Phil, you see Arthur. Now that it's not the version of you that was Arthur that walked into the scanner. It's now Arthur, but Arthur looks very uncomfortable.
Mm,
It's
Right,
weird, right? It's weird. It's weird.
damn right.
right. Well, I am sure as hell not going through those. Is there kind of like a space between the scanners?
I mean,
Like
it's yeah, you could hop up on the little conveyor belt and jump over the X-ray machine.
Yeah, I'll just
Nothing's keeping you on this side.
yeah, then I'll do that. I'll climb up over the X-ray.
Okay.
I'm not
Oliver's
stepping in
there.
that thing.
Oliver's there. To Phil, it's Phil at age 17 when he's young and angry and figuring himself out.
Right. Okay. So how was reincarnation, Buddha? How'd that treat you?
What do you mean, Phil?
Apparently it melted your marbles. That's fantastic.
Leah, David.
Just
Um,
come around. It drove Phil nuts.
I have one of those retractable like employee badges,
Hmm.
on the like the retractable string on my belt loop. So I go to the employee section and I scan my badge and I take it. They like unclip it from my belt and look at it, and it's got like a air traffic controller, and I toss it in the trash because I remember that said leave your name behind. And I take out Ada's collar and I throw that away. And I take out the little toy that reminded me of Liam, but it wasn't Liam's. And I throw that away and I walk through the like employee area, which is kind of a bypass of the big loopy thing.
Yeah. So yeah, you walk through. Um, no problem. Phil, it's you at 23 standing there.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna
Dave.
keep walking. I'm just walking
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
come
wait
back.
for us.
No.
We'll come back to that. David.
Yeah, I'm gonna place the picture onto the conveyor belt and also reach into my pocket and pull the tag out that had my name on it. Put that on there as well. Like I said, I don't see any reason to hesitate, so I'll walk through
The scanner.
the scanner.
Yep. Closes, scans you again. You feel it. Thin. Roastability.
Okay.
Now I'm seeing Arthur's Arthur, though, right?
9.
Yes.
Got a 9
9.
on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have a pretty similar experience to Arthur. The door opens and you almost feel yourself pushed out of it,
Uh-huh.
and your hands feel wet. You feel like there's blood trickling slowly down your leg.
Ah,
You just have this weird thing where you kind of just knock on something that's near you. And Phil, you see David step out and
Yeah.
like trying to dry his hands and then reaching over and knocking on something.
Hey, David. Hey, Arthur. Phil and Phil.
And we're going to go into the end game as the awareness clock has gone around 3 times. We'll start with Leah. You are walking, you got away from everybody.
Hmm.
You took off fast. You're walking, and in front of you, you come to a gate.
Yeah,
Can't,
like Phil's going, come back, Phil, and I've called back. I've got to go to work.
yeah. And you come to this gate, and you hear the sounds of outside. You can't really, excuse me.
I'm going through. I
Yeah,
like with confidence.
yeah.
I'm done.
All right. So the way this works is I've been tracking, hopefully accurately, your passes and your fails. And when it comes time to see if you leave this liminal space, if you have more passes than you have fails, you're going to roll your D12 twice and take the better result.
Okay.
You're going to roll plus stability, and if I've tracked right, you failed twice and never passed, so you're actually going to roll twice and take the lower. Now,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And it's
simple.
stability, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Two. Two versus 11. So
Okay.
close.
So we will do this one by one. Um, you walk through, and for a moment, the briefest moment, you're outside,
Hmm.
and you close your eyes to take it all in, and then you open them, and you're lying on that linoleum again. Except for now, you're well, no, except you're alone this time. are sitting there. Bow your head as you sit up. You are stuck in this place. The loop is going to continue as you try to figure out how you're going to get out once again. Is this the first time? Is this the 100th time? The only difference is this time you're alone. Who's next?
I think I'm gonna make for the exit, or make for, if there is gate E, E, none, none, none.
Yeah, yeah, there is. You go for it. You go up to I forget the name of it, the little door that goes to where the plane would be. So
Mhm.
you find a gate and you go up to that. Go ahead and well you failed three times and never passed. So
Yeah.
roll
Fail,
twice,
fail,
take yeah.
fail.
Stability roll, roll twice, take the lower result.
Right. Come on. I've got a 1 and an 8, so that will be a grand total of 2.
Yeah. You go in, you walk down towards where the plane would be. You enter the plane and that mother and daughter step into that back bathroom and you try to run towards it to try to hopefully get past them and save yourself again. But they slam the door and you kind of put your hand on it and close your eyes because this time you're not surviving. And then you open your eyes and you're on the cold linoleum. But as with Leah, you are this time by yourself.
Definitely hell.
Who's up next?
Go.
I will be. I
Either
figure the point is to just turn around and start walking away.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you go, you turn, you walk away, back the way you came, or
No, I
to,
mean
towards,
I'm
Towards the
continuing,
exit.
yeah,
yeah, okay, so yeah, you go,
towards the
and
baggage return.
yeah,
Yeah.
you go past the baggage, you go past the baggage return. It's on the baggage return, it's moving, and you see your normal travel bag going around, and it just kind of
I
makes the loop.
I ignore it and I keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah, it makes the loop. It goes in. You step on the escalator that's going to take you out of here, and you go up and give me your stability roll. And you, well, also more fails than passes. So,
I don't think any of us passed more than we failed. I don't think.
no.
5.
Okay. Yeah. So you get to the top of this escalator, and it opens up into your office, a place you're very familiar with. And you
Yeah.
walk around to the other side of your desk. You feel the leather of the chair. And that's when your boss busts in the door, yelling at you over something, miscalculations, insider trading, something. Security follows him, grabs you by the arms, and pull you out of the door. And as you're, they do it roughly, and you fall to the ground, and you open your eyes, and cold linoleum, warm air. You're all alone.
Okay.
David.
I'm so happy to be on the other side of security that I'm gonna try to grab my picture when it comes through and just run,
Yeah.
you know?
It comes through, and you don't even look at it. You grab it, and you're just getting out of here. You take
Hmm.
off towards there's a door. It's as if you've gone through baggage claim and everything, and you're at the outside, to go out for the shuttle to pick you up to take you to your love.
Hmm.
And you run, and you see the bright sun is shining, and you bust through, and you trip over somebody's misplaced luggage. Well, no, row
Ah,
stability, row stability. I
oh,
mean,
right.
you're also taking the lower. I got ahead of myself.
I'm taking the lower, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, 4.
No, you do trip over that luggage
Yeah,
and hit the
okay.
ground and roll over. And as with your back aching, you think it's fine because I'm gonna go see him. come out and tell them I love them, and it's all gonna be great. And you open your eyes, and it's cold. It's familiar in the worst way possible.
Oh,
And you hear that PA announcement once again.
oh God.
Oliver, you
That's
don't
one
have
out.
you don't have an advantage or disadvantage because yours is a wash.
Fair enough.
As many successes as failures. So just a straight up stability roll.
Here we go. That's a 12.
Oliver,
Ha!
Fucking Oliver.
Ha!
what do you see that's the exit to this place?
I think I go through the outer doors like David would have. I get out of the airport, but instead of stepping out into a crowded, busy street or anything like that, I am in my office, which is this, pretty normal looking cubicle at first. I have a big old brass wooden placard, my name, uh, and internal affairs, head of internal affairs, uh, and I put my briefcase down, and I feel now that I'm out of whatever the hell that was, my mind is coming back to me. I'm remembering
Yeah,
everything.
because you are out of it. You have walked out those doors. You are back in your life. It's clunky, you're in this weird airport. You go to the door, and now you're in your office. But it's everything around you is real. You are after an hour or two. This is home,
What fucking trip.
and that is in this place.
Thank you, Kent. That was
Yay!
enjoyable. Yeah.
Thank you
Very
very much.
interesting.
Thank you for
Very
all.
strange.
Yeah,
Gave me a lot of
Right.
Silent Hill like reminiscence.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah.
like a
I
fog
felt a
and
lot of
yeah,
Silent
yeah.
Hill.
everybody's atoning for something kind of. Yeah. I liked it. I liked it.
Well, y'all brought that
Weird.
upon yourselves. All I did,
Sure. Yeah, you didn't.
yeah,
You did not
yeah.
inflict that on us. Yeah.
All I did was randomly generate some rooms.
Weird bathroom stuff seems like
Yeah,
Silent Hill always
yeah,
has weird
yeah,
bathroom stuff.
yeah.
I
It's
will
weird how you
say,
can feel lost in a huge vacant space.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I was probably the worst person to have gotten out.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
I was
Because
when you were saying
Considering
you
that you
got-
also slept with my wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
when,
Well,
when you
Connor's
said that
great, but
briefcase
Oliver's
was-
kind of a jerk.
when you said a couple of
'Cause-
times that briefcase is heavy, I was thinking you've got papers on top of just bricks of black tar heroin or something that's kind of stuck in the bottom of that thing.
Actually, it was a gun.
I was gonna say, he
I
told
thought
me
it was
what
a gun, yeah.
he told me what it
Yeah,
was.
basically, I kind of thought of it halfway through, and it's like, okay, me and Tom have pretty similar characters. What kind of twist can I give to change it up a bit? And I was like, what if I work with the mob?
Yeah,
So
but yeah,
I'm mob internal affairs, which means I
You're
took
like a
people out
corrupt.
who caused
You're like
problems.
a corrupt officer.
yeah.
So is there an internal story that you've got before,
No.
or it's just created
I
as it
just,
goes?
I just, so normally you kind of just roll on tables as people enter new space. This is for we're playing for ourselves, but it's also for the internet. So I wanted it to make sure it flowed. So I kind of
Good flow.
rode beforehand and had an idea of things that could happen that in spaces. You
Oh,
went
kind of
to
like
you went to spaces I wanted you to go to. So, and I had stuff planned for there. So
It definitely has the same flavor as the one you ran at our retreat, which
yeah, yeah,
was These Walls.
yeah.
Very interesting game. I didn't cry though this time. So
Well, as I said, there, memory is a big through line in a lot of things I create. So
Yeah.
messing with memory, distorting it. So yeah, but no, everything that was story is what you all put into it. Is this hell? Is it purgatory? That's all
Mhm.
you all. I was just a list of rooms waiting for you all to interact with it. So
Cool.
Still want to speak to the manager, damn it.
You get another chance, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our players included Matthew Sanderson, Holly Buteau, Stefan Amshi, Connor McLean, and myself, with Kent Blue as the game master. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon site, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answer any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the liminal spaces of In This Place. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.